Hi, this is Santomassimo with today's Massimo Minute. Right now, a lot of folks are being told to work from home. It sounds pretty easy, right? And it sounds, wow, that's gonna be great. As someone who's worked from home now for 16 straight years, every day, there's a lot I've learned I wanna share with you of the keys to avoid and the keys to make your work from home as productive as possible. First, when you think about working from home, think about the positives. No commute. Well, what should you do during that time you otherwise would be commuting? We'll talk about that. I can work in my pajamas. No, you really shouldn't. Hey, I can hang out with the family. Yeah, you can. The dog, yes, absolutely. But you gotta structure it and be careful. One thing about working at home, though, you probably don't recognize is you may work too much. That's right. Because of this little bubble of having less colleagues around you, believe it or not, you may find out you're working too much. So in this Massimo Minute, we're gonna actually head to my office. I'm gonna show you what I have found over the last 16 years of the greatest mistakes you could possibly do, as well as the key productivity points you should consider if you will make the most of this time working home 24/7. Let's go. Now the first thing you absolutely need, no matter what, is a separate space. Look, I've done it all. At first, I worked on a 6-foot table in my garage. I worked on our dining room table. I worked on our ping pong table. Look, none of those really worked. You gotta find your space, and that space, it has to have a door, a designated space that tells everyone else, hey, right now I'm working. Let's go. Okay, tip number 1, start every day as if you're going to work. That's right, if you're going to work. So what that means is, get up early as you normally would, get your coffee, your juice, your breakfast, and get to work as you usually would. Another thing that you have to avoid is the refrigerator. That's right, fear the fridge. What I mean by that is I learned early on, man, I go to the kitchen quite often. Excuses for whatever it took. So find a place, if you can, as far away from the kitchen, and better yet, grab yourself a bowl, put some fruit, some health bars, whatever else in there, so when you're hungry, absolutely go to the good stuff versus the bad stuff that's in that fridge or that pantry. Now, I absolutely recognize if you just moved to your home space, you're not gonna have the flexibility of deciding what your workspace may be like, right? In the ideal scenario, get absolutely the most comfortable chair you can, and if possible, think about an adjustable desk. Really, think about a place where you can move up, get off your butt, and work certain times a day. What I do on my phone, I set alarms to tell me it's time to get up, it's time to work out, it's time to do whatever. But find an adjustable desk or a way to stand up if you can, make the day go a lot better. And though you can't see it, I also have a pad I'm standing on to make my back less stressed. When you're about to have a video call, make sure and put on the video first, check you out, check the background, make sure you're representing what you should be representing. Also, as far as working, these things, they look funny, but they work. So all you need is a cell phone. All you need is a cell phone to go ahead and make your calls. Don't worry about a phone line, a dedicated line. No, just use your cell phone. Also, if you're doing any kind of computer work, yeah, get a mic for those virtual meetings you're going to have. Get a mic. This is a Yeti mic. It's inexpensive, but it's really high quality. Don't know how long you're going to be home, but while you're at it, get off the phone, get the mic, make things better for you as well. You can work out in your office. Right now, going to the gym may not be a good option. So think about what you can do for a minute at a time, 2 minutes at a time, whatever it's gonna take for you to get the exercise you need. And again, I set my phone for every hour with lunges, push-ups, I got a band on my door, biceps, whatever it takes. Take the time to work out and de-stress. Another thing you should do is plan. That's right, plan every week ahead, plan every day. And in your calendar, put up blocks of things you're gonna dedicate to do so you can be proactive and set the time to do those things, right? Start and finish as you're working at home. You can set a timer and do what you need to do. So plan blocks of space in your calendar every single day and then follow it to make sure you're as productive as possible. Without a doubt, one of the most important things you must do is when you schedule your day, when you schedule your week, when you plan ahead, make sure you schedule plenty of video calls. Look, working by yourself at home is going to get lonely. It absolutely is. It's much easier when you set calls. Here's an example, actually recording one of the calls we had with my team earlier this morning. So set the calls, have in your schedule, and make sure they're video calls. Tools you can use: GoToMeeting, absolutely. Skype, yes. The one we use, the one we love, Zoom, Z-O-O-M. So some of these are free, some of these are really inexpensive. So absolutely make sure that you have video calls in your calendar, at least 2, if not 3, every day to make working from home a lot easier. Hey, and really last but not least, set boundaries. Yeah, set boundaries with your family. Let them know that work hours are work hours, but you gotta recognize when work hours are over. And that means set a time in your day, on your calendar, on your Alexa, whatever it's gonna take, set a time that you are going to absolutely stop working. It's a great time right now, right? You don't have a commute, get back home, have dinner with the family every single day. Take advantage of that opportunity. So, to make the most of your time working at home, separate work from home, and you'll find yourself to be as productive as possible. So in conclusion, working at home has so many advantages, but so many hurdles. The more proactive you are, the more productive you are going to be. Now listen, one thing I did learn when I was really forced during the recession to start working at home, wow, I get to spend more time with my kids, with my wife, and really take more advantage of the opportunities that the situation provided for us. Right now, for a lot of you, there's a situation going on. We get it. This too shall pass. But while you're at it, be proactive, be productive, and take advantage of this time. Until next time, this is Santomassimo with the Massimo Minute.